What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am, and today I have a story time for you guys that is pretty damn funny if you ask me. Basically, it's a story from the time that I worked at the grocery store. It's been a long time since I've told one of these. It was actually one day when I went in after work to like grab a drink to take to a party or something, and a lady in there recognized me and like demanded that I help her even though I wasn't working, and caused a big scene. But regardless, I know you guys love stories like that, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. But before we do, be sure to press the like button, or no joke, no scam, you will never own a horse like I do in Minecraft. That's right, I'm just cooler than everyone.
Discord to celebrate. It's not good. Nice rack in her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million. Swear I'm a little drunk, but it's a hell of a feeling.
Alright guys, so when I was 16, 17 years old, I actually worked at a grocery store for about a year or two. I think it was actually like just under 2 years. And it was a grocery store that was near a couple of my friends' houses, so whenever I would be going over there and they'd ask me to like stop and grab drinks or something, I would just kind of stop there to grab it because I had worked there and I knew where everything was. And regardless, one day I was on my way to my friend's house and somebody asked me to grab a can of Coke or something, like a box of Coke. Not the Colombian kind, the normal kind. And so I just went into work and I was just going straight to the soda aisle to grab what I wanted. And I guess while I was walking, I must have blown past a lady who wanted help or something. I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings. I was just trying to grab what I wanted and get out. But regardless, I guess the lady like recognized me as somebody who worked there and just assumed I was here to help her. Because I get to the soda aisle and as I'm like grabbing this carton of Coke, dude, this lady kind of taps me on the shoulder and I look around and she's standing there arms crossed, kind of like, you know, when they like act like they are just in charge of you for no reason. It's just the Karen stance, arms folded and just condescending eyeballs beating into the back of your head. So I ask her what she needs and she's like, you work here and I need help finding some items. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm off right now. What do you need help to find? You know, like maybe I could just tell her the aisle number, dude. And this lady just like shoves her shopping list at me and says, go get it. And then pulls out her phone. And I'm like, lady, I'm not gonna slave away and go get your groceries for you. So I give her back her list and I just say, well, I'm not working right now, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry, I have to go. And I go to start walking away and she like grabs my arm and she says, are you kidding me? Like, do you have any idea how much I shop here? And I look at her and I'm like, no, I don't recognize you. I'm sorry. And she says that I've bagged her groceries like 5 times before. And I'll be honest, dude, I don't know if she's aware of this or if her brain just doesn't work fast enough to put 2 and 2 together, but my job was bagging groceries and getting shopping carts. I did that to a lot of people, and no, I didn't recognize like the same people unless they were there every day. Regardless, dude, this lady is grabbing me, and at this point I'm like, well, I'm not gonna grocery shop for you. Even if I've bagged your groceries before and you think I should recognize you, I'm not gonna do your grocery shopping. And when I tell that to her that I'm not gonna do her grocery shopping, she just starts explaining to me that the customer is always right, which, you know, I guess is what corporations say. I'll be honest, dude, if I ever end up owning a business where I have employees, the customer is always right as long as they're not crazy is gonna be my updated version of it. Because I agree, if the customer's complaint or request is reasonable, like, yo, where's the bread? That's fine. But I'm off. I'm not even working. I'm not in uniform, and you want me to go do your grocery shopping for you? I'm not doing it. So she's giving me the usual I'm always right spiel, and then she says something that cracks me up, dude. She's like, I bet you that the amount of groceries I pay alone pays your salary. Which, definitely not, alright? Like, for those of you that don't know, grocery stores do not make a lot of money per item, dude. They literally make, like, cents on each product. And even then, lady, fine. Thank you for paying my $7.25 an hour. That's so generous. I'm off. I'm still not gonna do your grocery shopping. And even beyond that, dude, why would you want a favor from somebody that you just insulted? Like, you're gonna trust me to go get your food after you just called me an idiot and forced me to do it by saying that you pay my salary? Bro, I'm gonna shove one of your eggs where the sun don't shine, get some nice booty sweat on it, and you're gonna have an egg butt sweat omelet. That's what's gonna happen if you actually treat people like this and then expect them to do a good job. It's just never gonna happen. Regardless, one of my coworkers ends up walking up and he sees that it's me and that this lady and I are kind of arguing, and he walks up and he's like, is everything okay? And she starts saying that I'm not willing to help her, and he obviously points out, you know, the fantastic fact, which is I'm not working. I don't know what you want me to do, Karen, okay? Like, I'm not clocked in. I'm not gonna go grocery shopping for you for free. I'm going to my friend's house. And so he says that he's willing to help her find everything, dude, but she's like, no, he needs to do it. He's going to do it. And so at this point, she's adamant that I'm gonna do it, and she swears that, like, I'm gonna either do it or lose my job. So she ends up calling over my manager. So my manager comes over, and it happens to be the one who was like cool as hell, you know, the one that I've said about in the story about the night shift where the Karen got him fired. So I knew he was gonna have my back, bro. So he comes over, and even then, I think if it would have been one of the managers that didn't like me, they still would have had my back because I'm not working. They can't make me do anything. So he comes over, dude, and this lady starts saying that I rudely blew past her when she was trying to ask me a question, which might be a lie, dude. I don't think I blew past her, but she apparently thought I ignored her, and that was super rude. And then she asked me to help her do her shopping and figure out where her items are located, and I refused because, yeah, dude, it's not my job. Especially, like, you want me to tell you where the bread is, that fine, but when you shove your list in my face and tell me to do it all for you, no, I'm not doing that. And regardless, dude, my manager is just kind of giving me this look while she's kind of explaining anything, and he just kind of politely reminds her that I'm off and he can't make me do anything. And she's like, well, then someone's gonna help me find everything. And he's like, yeah, okay, well, I'll help you. And she's like, no, he's gonna do it. I need him to help me do it. And my manager is trying to explain to this lady that I'm not working and there's nothing he can do to force me to do it. And she's just getting more and more mad as he's just continuing to say that he can't do it. And finally, she's like, fine, but if you mess up anything on my shopping list, then, like, I'm calling corporate, nah. And at this point, I'm just standing here smiling ear to ear, bro, because she's lost. Like, she's not gonna get me to help with her groceries. But when she looks over and sees me smiling, that sets her off on this entirely new tirade. But this one just didn't make any sense to anyone who was listening. So I happen to be wearing a flannel shirt at the time, dude, and she just starts going off about how everybody who wears a flannel shirt is a horrible person and da-da-da-da-da. And, like, she was just going off about how awful flannel shirts is, and as soon as she sees someone's wearing them, she just hates them. And at that point, I interject, and I'm like, well, if you hate everyone who wears a flannel shirt, then why did you come ask me for help? Because, like, I don't know, that just didn't make sense to me. You're claiming that you hate everybody in flannel shirts, but you didn't mind walking up and asking me to come help you shop? And, like, that frustrates her, dude. So now she's just looking dumb, and my manager's laughing, I'm laughing, and she's like, that's it, I will never come back to this store. Do you hear me? I'm never gonna spend another dollar here. The fact that you would let your employees be this disrespectful. But, like, you know, when you're just trying not to laugh, like, you're not supposed to be laughing when this lady is saying she's never gonna shop here again. I'm just trying not to laugh, but I'm not in uniform, so, like, I started laughing. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I didn't really try to hold back as hard as I said I did. And she just kind of storms off. She leaves her cart there, dude, with the food in it. She's like, well, everything she had. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. For somebody who claims to spend so much money here and, like, know how to shop, the fact that she needed help with so much stuff just kind of shows that she either has to be stupid or she was lying. Like, you either don't shop here or you know where the bread is and you spend a lot of money. There's no way you spend a bunch of money here and are shopping here all the time and don't know where literally anything is. If that is the case, then, like, what are you doing? Walking around with a blindfold on? You're doing the Helen Keller walkthrough experience of the grocery store? All right, guys, I'm gonna interrupt the video for just 1 second. On screen is an Xbox gift card. I give one away every single day just to say thank you to the people who are subscribed to the channel. If you're not already, go ahead and click subscribe, turn on notifications. I would really appreciate it. And while we're at it, for today's video, go ahead and smash the like button if you're enjoying it so far. I would appreciate it. On that note, let's get back into the video. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Let's go. Hey, what's up? Ray Charles back again with another grocery store vlog. Like, nobody wants to watch that, okay, Deborah? Regardless, the lady who I'm pretty sure I had never seen before, I never ended up seeing again. And when I came into work the day after, I got pulled into, like, the manager's office, and they kind of asked me what happened, because I guess my manager that morning had gotten a call from corporate complaining about, like, somebody out of uniform who was being disrespectful, and they put together that it was me just because, I don't know, they just thought it was, which in retrospect, definitely not cool, okay? I am such a well-behaved young man. I have never beefed with any old lady for any reason, ever. We're just gonna ignore the Karen saga, alright? 3.8 million views, nah, that never happened. We'll just all pretend we didn't see it. Anyways, obviously, like, the manager that had originally received the complaint was the lady who really didn't like me, and she, like, wanted me to get pulled aside and all that. But when I went in there, my night shift manager was there, and it wasn't the lady who really hated me. It was the other manager who didn't like me but hated me less. And thankfully, my night shift manager had my back and was like, he was out of uniform, and this lady was being ridiculous, asking him to get everything on her list. Because I guess, of course, when she called corporate, she said that she asked for, you know, help finding one item and I swore at her, which didn't happen, of course, but you know. So I probably would have been absolutely screwed. Thank God my manager came, because like these people already didn't like me, and I didn't know. She called corporate and like just made up this crazy story, which even then, dude, I'm gonna be honest, even if I did swear at you, if I wasn't in uniform being told to like help customers, I just don't really think there's much they could do. Like they could give me a lecture, sure, but I wasn't working. It's not my job to help you. She obviously had been there enough to recognize me too, so like she's there enough to recognize who I am, but she's not there enough to not risk never coming back by like making herself look crazy, bro. I think that's actually why she didn't come back. It must have been shame. She must have been like, oh my God, I can't believe I just embarrassed myself that hard. If I ever go back to the grocery store, they're probably all just gonna point and laugh at me and just call me names, which we wouldn't have done to her face. Okay, we would have waited till she left the store or turned around. That's just how it is. For anybody that's like, oh my gosh, you guys make fun of customers, no, we never did it to like normal people. But yeah, if you were a jerk, you were getting roasted. It is what it is, dude. That's just how the universe works sometimes. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. If you missed the grocery store stories, go ahead and leave a comment down below and just say grocery, and I might do some few more this month just so you guys will be happy. I really do appreciate the support. We're growing pretty fast again. That being said, if you want more content, I've obviously got a lot of story times on the channel, and there's also the Scuffed podcast, which is a podcast I run with a couple friends. I'll put a link down below. Along with that, if you consider yourself a massive fan of the Scrubs channel, there is the merch down below too, the OG Sub Club and Haha merch. If you feel like picking it up, go for it. It helps me out, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, on that note, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support lately. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and just start yelling at everybody that I think looks slightly familiar from any time ever and start screaming at them to help me with my grocery list. Hopefully you guys do the same. And yeah, on that note, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, you have to make sure they're hot. It's a legal law, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.